Yes, King.
Yo, my God, YouTube, what's going on with y'all boys, man? I haven't been on this bitch in like, I don't know. I haven't been here in a minute, man. I haven't been in this hole in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been here for 2 years. But hey, long story short, shit happened. Life moves on. I grew up and I'm back. I'm back now. So shit. I know I'm a little late to this. I'm a little late to this this Andrew Hole and Speed shit, but I mean, I love the Waster. I love the Waster. I've been watching him a lot. So I was like, hey, might as well come back with something that happened 2 weeks ago. So check this shit out. And don't mind the background, man. They throwing bombs back there. It's gonna be World War III, so I might as well make my last few content while I'm still here. So let's get into this shit.
For a brief moment, Ashton Hall looked like he was about to be the next fitness influencer who was about to rise to superstar status. With his unique morning routine and regular videos of his workouts, the 29-year-old amassed 17.4 million followers on Instagram alone, most of
This nigga is 29. I thought this nigga was like 30 something. Damn.
which joined him on his
Wait,
journey
almost
for the
about
past
to be
couple of
30.
months. Along the way, he portrayed himself as a superhuman athlete, capable of showing off crazy feats that made it seem like no man on earth could outgrind him. But there are a few things in the world that are more dangerous than letting your ego get ahead of you. Now, after facing off with one of the biggest streamers in the world and a
My thing with Ashton Hall, I didn't get why everybody blew this nigga up. Like, all he did was just make like a morning routine. Like, I don't get why he got popular. All he did was just a morning routine. That's all he did. I don't get that.
contest he felt certain he would win, Ashton Hall is facing the consequences of a huge miscalculation. In the process, he might have gone past the point of return when it comes to his image.
Ashton Fraud in the chat. Ashton Fraud in the chat. It ain't Ashton Hall, it's Ashton Fraud, man. Don't play, bro.
It's your boy Luesta, and today we're diving into the story of Ashton Hall and how a few bad choices cost him the world to respect in a matter of seconds. For a little while, there was no one riding high on social media, nor commanding as many comments or clicks as Ashton Hall. Built around ASMR morning routine videos, Ashton's commitment to this seemingly unobtainable schedule and work ethic drew people in. Whether he was dunking his face in Saratoga water several times a day,
Damn, I should have brought my bowl of water. Fuck! I should have brought my bowl of water for this special occasion.
rubbing banana peels on his skin, or wearing a
Damn it, I forgot the bananas too. And the fucking laptop, even though I don't have one.
full-on suit at his desk in an apartment, the videos left people baffled.
I don't get that, bro. You see that? 78 million, bro. 708 80 million, bro. That is fucking crazy. Over for a morning routine. That is crazy.
So looking at it, bro, we gotta go ahead and get in at least 10,000.
Immediately, the comments let him have it.
10,000 is crazy.
Discipline. I'm a lot more impressed by the dad of 2+ kids who meal preps on Sunday and gets to the gym 5 to 6 days a week while working a full-time job. What you showed me here is a dude with no responsibilities rubbing a banana peel on his face. And while it inspired many copycats, Ashton's particular brand of insane drive hit a level of virality that most could aspire to. But this was by design, as Ashton knew the power of rage baiting. For example, his videos were packed with small, strange moments that made people do a double take. Things like eating a watermelon midway through shooting jump shots, or diving into a pool and staying in the air for 4 minutes. And through all these quotables and bizarre inclusions, he basically became a profitable living meme. Soon, he was playing into the joke.
I kid you not, bro. I was really in the air for 4 minutes.
Yes, I understand. Mr. Beast is very successful. Let's start waking up at 50 a.m. He's gonna do at least 10 billion, bro.
And when explaining
10 billion is crazy.
Discussion.
One I thought was really interesting was when you jumped in the air or you dived into the pool and the time changed for like 4 minutes.
Troll. So when I jumped in the pool, all right, and I don't know if we're gonna put this one out there, all right, because I haven't spoke on this one. But when I jumped in the pool, I see my editor editing, right, and I'm just like, I'm watching it. my guy Corona, and I'm like, you know what? Go back, change the timestamp, make it 4 minutes, because I want them to comment. It's just a joke. It's funny. You get what I'm saying?
And it's so
But when I
subtle.
posted it on my page, it got over 100 million views, like 150. And then Twitter posted it. I think it got almost 1 billion views. One of the most viewed videos on Twitter. And that was like the main highlight. But it's funny, when I posted on my page, people weren't really talking about it like that. But yeah, there's a couple fillers, and there's a couple fillers that we put in there that's a joke.
For those on the outside looking in,
No, that nigga was really in the air for 4 minutes, bro. I was there.
Ashton's rise to fame probably seemed like it happened in a matter of weeks.
I was
but
there.
It actually took a long time to get there before stumbling onto his
Why the fuck did he put the fucking tape on his mouth, bro? Is he trying to get fucking... He trying to get fucking choked and gagged? Like, what is up with that, bro?
formula. In his estimations, it's been about 5 years since he started creating content.
So you're making content for, this would be 4 or 5 years.
I'm going on 5 years, but it's 4 right now.
And that he figured out the cheat code with ASMR videos about his daily routine.
Since I've been posting the ASMR videos, you know what ASMR is, right?
Yeah,
The
just
sounds.
the sound design.
Bro, what if I do ASMRs, bro? Like, nah, for real. Like, I think I should do ASMRs, man. I think that would be funny, man, if I just dress up like a furry.
Design stuff.
Yeah, I was posting the ASMR videos, and people just had so many comments about my day. And anyone can do that. Anyone can post an ASMR video with no sound that's, I would say, 60 seconds to 2 minutes. And if you have enough clips in there and you post what your actual routine is, people are going to have stuff to say. They're going to comment a lot.
After leaving college following a faltering football career, Ashton lost his purpose and floated from odd jobs.
Nigga like the fucking Squidward meme, bro. When he got that, he had that face. I'm gonna have to put it side by side when I edit this video up.
Ashton lost his purpose and floated from odd jobs before finding it once more in the gym. From there, he worked as an LA fitness manager before COVID shutdowns led him to losing his job. But this was just the beginning of a new career as an online coach, which has led to major bags and even a deal with Muscle Tech. Now that he was living a lavish life and the entirety of the internet had something to say about him, whether it was positive or negative, Ashton wasted little time in dispersing.
He got a fucking Corvette and he got a G-Wagon, bro. Like, what the hell? What the heliante?
Something to say about him, whether it was positive or negative, Ashton wasted little time in dispersing advice online on how he got there. From failed football prospect to furniture mover and eventual online fitness coach, Ashton may have thought that his lifestyle would have made him an aspirational figure, but that hasn't stopped him from getting frequently roasted online.
Bro, this nigga woke up at 3 a.m.
Yo, B-Luz and Z's, man. Shout out to them, but they the ones that start this whole trend. These two niggas was laughing at him and made him look stupid, bro. Shout out to them though, but they the ones that really like start this whole trend of everybody bullying Ashton Hall.
And spent 6 hours doing bullshit. Bro, let's analyze this shit, bro. This is 3 a.m.
That shit. I ain't never seen no nigga put no motherfucking duct tape off his mouth.
After years of trying to attain the fame that he saw as the next logical step for his brand, Ashton showed signs of being a viable star rather than a flash in the pan. As his follower increase skyrocketed, his use of the brand and his ice dunks raised searches for Saratoga water by 120%.
Overnight.
Marketing officer declaring that,
Bro, that shit happened overnight, bro. Saratoga like shot up like overnight, and they ain't even sponsor him. They ain't even sponsor him, which is crazy.
he's clearly meticulous in what he does and cares about his entire health. The fact that Saratoga water plays a role in that is amazing, but it hasn't always been plain sailing. After his initial buzz online,
Speaking of water,
with him, such as a website designer named Dan Alves, claimed that this dude hired me in 2023 to consult for his brand. He is so broke and stupid. He then posted receipts of text messages where he accused him of not paying for invoices. Then, photos of an alleged eviction notice surfaced online, suggesting his apparent wealth was all part of a big facade. Despite the evidence to the contrary, Ashton has still been flexing cash to the point that he claims he doesn't know precisely what he's worth.
I don't have 50 million.
Okay, you gotta get to 50.
Really?
You did 20, you gotta get to 50, bro.
Wait, how much do you have? Wait, that was weird.
wait, Aiden Ross don't have 50. I ain't trying to pocket watch, but I'm just saying Aiden Ross don't have 50 million is actually crazy. Huh? I would have thought he would at least had like over 100 million by now. But hey, like I said, I don't pocket watch, so.
You can be range. Can I guess? You say higher or lower?
Cash? We
Yeah.
still counting.
Okay.
Still counting.
Okay.
And his revenue streams have only expanded, with Ashton claiming he's actively churning down money when it doesn't align with his values.
There's a lot of opportunities that we've had.
Oh,
to turn down
fuck.
millions. I don't even want to put a number to it. Within the
Fuck.
last 6 weeks, we turned down so much money, and it's just because it didn't sit right. I pray before anything that I get into, and it's just I have clear answers. If it's a no-brainer, we do it. If it's not, we just don't. And that just comes from faith.
Yo, bro. For real, nigga, we all know you taking that money. Stop all that fucking line with that fucking big ass fucking bodysuit you have on, bro. It look like you finna rip this damn shirt. Fucking goofy ass nigga. That's why you lost the speed.
It got to a point where I just stopped looking at my DMs. Yeah, but I've had people wanting to wire me $1 million like the same day, and that's just up front to start business. Same day, $1 million. Turned out no.
Despite all of this, it seems like
I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I got a question. Like, if you were rich, like, if you was rich, right? If you were rich, like, I'm talking about, like, you had millions, right? And people were giving you millions of dollars. Like, just say, like, you had millions, right? And like, a company like Nike, they offer you $1 million. Is you taking that, or are you just, like, just because that don't align with your values, will you take that, or will you just tell them no? Keep in mind, you already have millions. Because me personally, I'm taking that shit, bro.
nothing could bring Ashton down. No matter what meme that made him a
Money is money, bro. People got bills, and I have few families. I'm taking that shit.
laughing stock or what accusation they threw his way, Hall's audience just kept getting bigger and bigger. And clearly, he felt untouchable, not knowing that a streamer was seconds away from destroying his entire persona. If you're on the internet on a regular basis and you're under the age of 35, you likely know who iShowSpeed is. Among the most popular streamers today.
That's the GOAT, man. That bro, he the inspiration why I started to make YouTube. Because when he blew up, I was in my last year of high school, and I was like, bro, I want to be like Speed, and I'm gonna just create content, and like I'm gonna create content. Like the whole AMP motivated me, bro. They inspired me. Inspired.
This Ronaldo-obsessed gamer became a multi-millionaire while he was still in his teens, and has continued to rack up accolades ever since. But one interesting thing about Speed is that his name actually fits him. He's consistently proven to be a standout athlete.
You doing all of that, but you can't do this though. You can't do that though.
Over time, he said and even considered getting into athletics, claiming that he wanted to compete in the 2028 Olympics.
2028, I'll be running in the Olympics for sure. I'm gonna do 100 meter and 50 meters, and maybe 200.
And while this seems like a crazy goal for someone who's never competed professionally, it's fair to say that it's not exactly impossible when you see how he can run. After all, he didn't embarrass himself against the literal fastest man in the world in Noah Lyles.
Dad? That was a tie.
Let's watch the video.
That was a tie.
Where's the video?
Was that not a tie? That was a tie. I'm the fastest man alive.
Although he didn't win, it was indeed a lot closer than many people expected. Meanwhile, for all his big talk, Ashton's credentials are a little less impressive. For one thing, his most fearsome competition in the race was DJ Khaled.
We the best! Another one! Yeah. Oh, yo, bro, that nigga, bro, why is this big ass cheeseburger running, bro? I had a question for Ashton Hall. Why did he play this fucking Five Nights at Freddy's, Poppy's Playtime, security breach ass fucking sound?
And while he's been spotted running before, he's lied about his pace previously. For example, he's recently claimed to run a 4.21 second 40-yard dash in the Jackson Jaguars' 2025 schedule release video. But that's complete BS for a few reasons. Mainly because the fastest official NFL combined time is 4.22. And Hall's never come close to proving that kind of speed in any legit setting. Along the way, he's been putting on a show, pretending that he's faster than actual vehicles and even dogs, adding just enough theatrics to make it all seem a little bit more believable, even if unedited footage told a vastly different story.
Now, listen, I'm gonna get up to at least 24, 25 mph, miles per hour.
Then there's the small matter of his credentials as a college football player, or more accurately, the lack thereof. Over the course of his entire career, he boasts just 6 carries and 8 yards. Since rising to fame, he's also come under scrutiny over his physique, as he claims he's natural.
Fully natural. I barely take protein. There's no need. I'm 29. I gotta show you guys.
Bro, there's no fucking way, bro. There's no fucking way this nigga's natural. He's not natural, bro. He's not natural, bro. He's taking some type of steroids. I don't know steroids. I'm not really in that world. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want to be in that world because that shit can kill you. So, I don't know, but it looked like he takes steroids, bro. It looked like he takes steroids.
I looked at 17.
He looked like he take the same shit that the Liver King took.
18. Like, my high school football coaches thought I was on steroids then. We've just been grinding for years, bro.
But this was something the fitness world, especially people like Greg Doucette, the natty or not expert, picked up on right away.
And so what really shocked me is that people can't see right through this. You really think this guy dropped 17% body fat, all the while adding 20 pounds of muscle, while being natural, doing toe touches, jumps, and hit cardio? And do you really think that's how he really trains in the real world? He looks like Superman chasing a train. He looks like Ben Johnson, only with double the muscle and more athletic, faster than half the guys in the NFL. All while doing hit cardio? Really? And so what are my conclusions? My conclusions are this. I believe the guy was natural up to the age of 23 and developed a world-class physique. And then decided, hey, I want to push my physique to the next level. I'm going to go on PDs, not tell anyone about it. I'm going to make a mind-blowing transformation. I'm going to go from 25% to 9% in 6 months. While
let me see. Let me go back.
From
This is natural. It's natural. You could tell this body is natural. You could tell this shit is natural. This is a natural physique.
25% to 9% in.
But this don't look fucking natural, bro. These arms look way too big, bro. It's like this nigga got fucking Popeye muscles, man. This nigga got fucking bowling balls. Let me go back to the other one. I know I'm yapping too much, but I'm gonna try to
push my physique to the next level. I'm gonna go on PDs, not tell anyone about it. I'm gonna make a mind-blowing transformation. I'm gonna go from 25.
That's what I'm saying. This look natural.
To 9% in 6 months, while adding 20 pounds.
This is natural. This is natural.
And I'll keep it going, and in 3 years goes from 1.
But that was.
To 2.
This is not fucking natural.
Pounds, while staying shredded the entire time, and not.
This is not fucking natural, bro. This is not natural. This is not natural at all.
Not only that, actually getting leaner.
Even with all these little red flags, Ashton would have avoided ever having to prove what his real credentials were. But what he once saw as an opportunity to perhaps further his career turned into anything but when his ego got ahead of itself. And soon, he'd lose everything over the course of a few short sprints. When it comes to how Ashton Hall and Speed's ill-fated race actually happened, it all began in April when the streamer checked out some footage of the new social media phenomenon and figured he can outpace him.
Race Ashton Hall? If y'all think I'll lose a race to Ashton Hall, y'all gotta be smoking. Y'all gotta be smoking.
Things then intensified when Ashton spoke to Aiden Ross about the prospect of a race, insisting that he would win despite Aiden's warnings.
You need to race iShowSpeed.
I'm ready.
You should actually race Speed. I think he'd win though. He's really fast, bro.
I'm ready.
Would you think you could beat him?
Come on.
I think Speed beats you. Bro, he beat Tyreek Hill. I mean, I think he could beat Tyreek Hill.
It depends what we race.
He beat Noah Lyles.
No, he didn't beat Noah.
Okay, but he was close.
Why are you lying? He did not beat Noah, but it was close though.
It was really close.
Impressed.
It was close to where that shouldn't have been that close.
I'm impressed. I think Speed is fast. I know he's athletic.
Yeah.
But he's not beating.
Then, the challenge was officially laid down, with Speed remaining as confident as ever that he would come out on top.
Chat, should I race Ashton Hall? I forgot to take some back.
I put a parlay on it and all.
Who you got?
I got you, bro. I'm putting
10
bands on you.
Yeah, you better. Shit, if you don't, you losing your money. If you don't put money on me, you losing your money. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You been talking too much on the internet, bro. Let's race, man. Let's do it right now, bro. Chat, if he's actually Miami, I'd do it right now.
But through it all, Ashton insisted Speed would come up short.
Tell him that you changed your mind.
Ain't, bro, nobody changed my mind. Bro, I'm ready. Come on, bro. You ducking. You really acting like a chicken hall. I'm not, bro.
This is not going to be a good look for you, brother.
No, it's
I'm
not.
trying to put you on game.
On God. Okay, watch
You know,
this.
you little bro. I'm trying to look out for you.
I promise you.
Crazy how little bro. Listen, bro. If I get nuked, bro, I love y'all. Even though I dealt y'all for 2 years.
Listen, where's management?
I
They
promise.
did not allow you to take
I
this race.
promise you. This about to look bad on you, bro. Hey, I'm good, G.
But Speed stood on business. All the while, Ashton claimed he was a come-up for him.
Don't come for big speed.
I might even stop lifting weights. Only.
Demon. Who the
Ain't no way Speed did the classic.
you is, bro?
We ain't gonna be the routine no more. They're not gonna know me for Mr. Routine. We gotta come with something harder than that.
Chad, I'm about to end this
Pause.
career, bro.
But no matter what, Ashton's overconfidence persisted, even putting up some major money on what he thought was certain to be a victory.
Let's go 60.
Let's go 60.
I'll give you time.
We can do 60.
I'm ready right now. I ain't gotta warm up no nothing. Let's go, Neil. Let's go.
You ain't gotta
As the
warm
two
up.
limbered up and got ready, the eventual showdown was basically a victory lap for Speed.
It's time for me to expose Ashton Hall. Speed versus Ashton Hall. Let's get this shit right. I'm out, boy. What I say? What I say? Too slow. Too slow. Too slow. Stop playing with me, dude. Go.
And Speed talking too, bro. The fact that Speed is talking his shit while running is absolutely diabolical to me. This nigga is talking his shit while running.
As the video of the live stream began to do rounds in clip form online, people began flaming Ashton at every turn. This was something that Ashton was incapable of accepting. Worried that the videos of him losing the race would forever be flooded with comments about his loss, Ashton pushed for a rematch.
What's everybody scared because all your image is over with.
What's everybody saying?
All his Instagram image is over with. He not fast. You lost 3 times to me.
Come on.
You slow, my boy.
Why are you leaving?
Take
if
your
you're
L.
faster than me, why are you leaving?
Because I beat you 3 times.
And while Speed is usually pretty easy,
Yeah, man. It's not looking good for Ashton. That didn't look good for him, bro. It's like you begging another man to do another race. Like you're begging. You're literally praying to another man. This shit is wild, bro. You're praying to another man for another race. Like,
going, it was clear that he was sick of him by the end of the exchange as he continued to bumble his way to another showdown. And clearly, Speed had enough by the 4th time that he left him in the dust.
Set, go.
go, nigga. Go.
Bye. Clear.
Clear. Speed won.
Now, you may be saying to yourself, so what? He lost the race, it's not that big of a deal. However, the problem wasn't that he came up short, but how he conducted himself afterwards that sent that carefully constructed public image he had built into pieces. From the outset, it was clear that those $1 million
Yo, what's going on with his face, bro? What's going on with his face, bro? Ashton Hall was left speechless after losing.
flashing before his eyes. As he scrambled to save face, Ashton began to shoot himself some bail however he could.
Turns out, bro, beat me clearly 4 times, fair and square. First time I slipped. Second time he clearly beat me. And I said, bro, run it back. And he ran it back. The 3rd time it was a tie, everybody was saying.
But the fact remains that where Speed had literally got tattooed that day, he did genuinely prepare for the race. And after realizing how easily he was bested by Speed, who leads a vastly different lifestyle to him, people couldn't help but laugh at how ineffective it all was. All them routine and sprinting videos to get cooked by a guy who watches Ronaldo highlights and plays video games all day. But what was also telling in terms of how people view Ashton is that once the world got a glimpse of him losing, everyone seemed to collectively rejoice.
My thing is about why did people even fucking care about Ashton Hall? Like, this man blew up. This man was rich before he even blew up. Like, this man had like 8 million views before he blew up. This man was already fucking rich. So why? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Reaction to Phantom. Alongside cheering Speed on, he would be among the many people who dismissed the idea of a tie in the 3rd race that Ashton was trying to put forward. Soon, Kai got involved too. posting a post-match analysis with Speed, which was basically just a mockery of Hall and his excuses.
He was trying to win at least one.
If he would have won one, he would have took that to the moon. He wanted to get that one clip of beating me. He wanted it so bad.
That one high quality ass.
That one high quality.
The fucking thing right here, look.
Yeah.
And as if Speed's fellow streamers getting involved wasn't enough, the victory was also co-signed by the fastest man in history, Usain Bolt, on Instagram. And while this must have all stung, the real issue for Ashton was that people who pay his bills, social media users, felt he was a laughingstock for how he handled it. He lost all his aura in one video. Speed literally tried to warn him. Bro couldn't take an L, so he took 4. I love how Ashton's whole crew was quiet as fuck. And soon, they'd be proven right. At every step of the way since it all went down, Ashton has been going out sad.
The next one, when you swipe, it's gonna be a side shot with me in the front. I'm gonna try to get him out of the frame though. You're gonna see me running. You won't see him at all. You might see a piece, maybe of his little hair, of his forehead. It is what it is, bro. You won. You fast. You got that out of me, bro. Did I think today was gonna go how it went? Nah, I thought maybe at most you would barely beat me, and then I would get in your head again.
What he should have did is just got off the internet after that. He should have just got off the fucking internet after that. He should never post anything. He should have just went quiet for a few days and then came back. That's what he should have did. But instead he tried to clip farm him losing. Like, how the fuck you clip farm you losing?
And then I would win the second time. Because when people beat me, bro, I turn up legit. But bro, I just couldn't get in front of you.
And as predicted, his comments have become a hotbed for him to get trolled.
They keep saying 4-0. Brother, listen, I've taken way more than 4 L's. Matter of fact, put a...
Just get off the fucking internet, dog. Get off the internet, dog. Get off the internet. You lost. There's no point. You're done. There's no way out of this. You're done.
1,000-0. Put 1,000-0.
And because the internet is forever, everyone is ensuring that his cocky words beforehand aren't going away and are coming back to bite him.
The thing is, like, I can't even just beat him. I gotta demolish him. Like, it doesn't even count if I just barely beat him, bro. We gotta demolish him.
A few moments later.
You win some, you lose some. At the end of the day, if it was an easy race, I wouldn't have raced him. I wouldn't have wanted to race.
And to make things worse, he acted like he didn't do any preparation.
I should have gotten straight in the gym and took that junk serious. So if I could change anything, I would have taken training serious. But at the same time, I'll tell you guys this. He doesn't train for real, bro. It was just fast.
Between all of his catastrophic coping, the viewers lost the last remnants of respect for him. As while you could argue that Speed put the nail in his coffin, his inability to handle the L is anything but appealing to viewers, and has meant that he's decimated his own image. Speed didn't ruin Ashton Hall's career, his ego did. He's not a loser for losing the race, but because he can't take a loss. Now days removed...
Bro, the way he should have just handled it was just got off the internet. After that, he could have kept clip, like he could have talked about the loss, but he could have waited a few days, or he could have just ignored it like it never happened. Instead of he kept complaining, he kept making all these excuses, he kept trying to cope. He should have just got off the internet. He just got off, went quiet, and then came back. I want to say, oh my god. No, he could have came back like a few years. I mean, not a few years, a few weeks, and then got back to doing what he was doing.
From what went down,
well, nobody would have cared. But since he did all that, everybody cared.
It's clear that the loss remains the focal point of his entire world.
Thank you. Obviously not.
We fell short, but I'm gonna keep going.
Suddenly, a man who was attempting to portray himself as a pillar of masculinity instead appears to be as insecure as anyone else. And when he watched how he dealt with it, Speed could barely believe his eyes.
He's crying? Bro, ain't no way he actually lived like this, bro. Ain't no way Ashton actually lives like this, bro. He did all of this when he lost to me, bro.
Now facing the prospect of being defined by this loss, some commentators are already declaring his career dead on arrival.
Ashton Hall, he greatly underestimated iShowSpeed. After all, it's in the name, Speed. And so the reason he ended his career isn't the fact that he beat him 4 times in a row. It's the way Ashton Hall pressured him, spoke cockily, saying he was going to dust him, and that he couldn't accept defeat graciously. He kept making excuses.
And while it might seem a little premature, there is certainly something to be said for it affecting how he can interact with other creators. As not only was it a miscalculation from a brand standpoint, but how much he antagonized a prominent figure like Speed won't be good for his reputation among streamers.
I actually met Ashton Hall about a couple months ago, like 2 months ago, and we spoke a little bit. Seemed pretty cool, and I mentioned him coming on the podcast. Now, obviously speaking, he's doing his thing. He's up there, getting massive clout. I understand, but it seemed to me he was very cocky and arrogant. Not saying he's a bad person, but saying he's just very cocky and arrogant. So seeing this is kind of like, damn, humbling, because I guarantee you he ain't happy about this thing with Speed, because he lost the race.
Yeah.
But he tried to defend it and say, I won the race. So that right there is the issue here. But
you lost to the biggest streamer in the world. And not just that, it's like one of the only clips that you can find of Speed being that mad, and it's attached to his career forever. That alone is pretty detrimental.
As a result, people believe Speed was the only one that came out on top.
Ashton Hall made it big because it's morning routine. Amazing work. Listen, props to him. That was impeccable.
I really
like when you do that one type of stuff.
Yeah.
You need to stay relevant. Now, I know people say always all the time networking is this and that, but when it comes to networking,
only one guy says that.
He should actually focus on building relationships, because this right here with Speed is bad. Speed is the #1 streamer in the world. To come at him this way and say, "Oh, bro, I beat you in a race. You're lying," dude. Speed was irate. Speed was like, "Yo, bro, I brought you on my stream. We did a collaboration. Then you want to lie, said he beat me in a race? Come on, bro."
Yeah.
So this right here, bro, is a huge help, because now Speed is telling his chat, Ashton fraud in the chat. That's crazy, bro.
And as for Ashton, he just keeps digging a hole, revealing that after the race, he unfollowed Speed.
I followed Speed now for like maybe a year or so, right? Right when we called each other out, right when it became a thing, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I knew in my head, I'm like, okay, we're actually for sure gonna race, right? So I'm drawing up the story. I'm a director. I love this, bro. This is what I do. Like, so for me, I'm like, yo, it needs to look like there's smoke. I need to draw the story. Now, I'm not gonna follow this dude. We're not friends. Because if I follow him, it looks friendly. Even people in the chat were saying, yo, this is staged, bro. So in my head, I'm like, it doesn't look right. I'm following him. Let me just unfollow. That was a week ago I unfollowed him. I didn't unfollow him after the stream. That would be weird.
And while some are claiming that he's suing Speed or that the loss caused him to lose a deal with Nike, none of that is verifiable. Naturally, that's a very bad look, even on the off chance it is true. But so is acting hurt about the trash talk you actively took part in.
I'm watching the videos back and I'm like, dang, bro, what? Bro was going in. Bro called me everything. Came here to race, bro. That's it. I don't have any pride when it comes to somebody calling me out my name, bro. Like, I'm not tripping. Like, I like to tell my team all the time, somebody can spit in my face, bro.
Bro, all I hear is excuse, man.
I'm not gonna pop off. I'm not.
All I hear is fucking excuse. Shut up.
Or asking for rematches even as the world wants you to move on. Despite the fact that he is being mocked by the entire world these days, Ashton insists he is going nowhere, and that this is merely motivation to achieve more.
I'm absolutely not going quiet, bro. You guys are gonna hear from me 1000%. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. I lost terribly 4 times. I've never ever ran 4 times, so somebody had to beat me 4 times.
But ultimately, the audience will be the judge of that. Because if you can't get them back on board, you're done. And at the moment, being the loser in this race is what he's best known for.
Good, I saw the race. Actually. Oh, really? Tough love. God bless. That was over. Chat, what was that?
Unsurprisingly, Ashton fully admits that he regrets it, and that's understandable. Because in one ego-driven misadventure, he turned all of the positive momentum into dust.
Dang, if I could just go back, I would change. You know how you wish that you did a million things different? This is one of those moments, bro.
And clearly, he's struggling to move on, with Ashton now suddenly uploading videos of him boxing as an attempt to explore another avenue to compete with Speed.
We can run it right now. We can run it right now.
Left with a major blemish on his blossoming career, Ashton Hall has to reinvent himself and move on. because otherwise, he's got about as much hope of being a continued viral success as he would have of beating most high-level sprinters in a race. So, Ashton, it's time to pick yourself up and work out a plan to combat the negative image of a man with a wounded ego that you built for yourself. Perhaps maybe you can sleep on it instead of getting up at 3 a.m. every night, because clearly that isn't giving you the superhuman powers you thought it was. It's your boy Luesta, and I'll see y'all on the next one.
Hey, big dogs for Luesta. But nah, for real, I really do think that Ashton Hall need to lock the fuck in. He still got a little bit of hope, but like, bro, he really do need to lock the fuck in. But with that being said, I love y'all boys. I'm out this bitch. If y'all want to subscribe, y'all can. I mean, it is up to y'all, but I'm out this bitch.
お前はもう